All right, we're now at the top of the hill here on the path, cart path. We're headed to hole 10 apparently. There is a sign over there, so I'd be interested to see if it really is hole 10. We'll go check out that sign. We've entered the twilight zone because we went from a bike path to like an open woods. And right there in front of me is hole number 8. Here it is. We're in the 1% though. That goes from north to south in a single day. That's epic. Check this out, guys. Look at this sick view. Are you ready? Yo YouTube, what's up? It's Triple P. How you guys doing? I'm out here at Astrohurst Park in Walton Hills, Ohio, looking for a bunch of geocaches on a golf course. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. All right, real quick, we're gonna jump right back to the video, but this is future Triple P. Triple P at the golf course can wait. We just hit our 360 subscriber goal, which is fantastic. I'm very proud of the community that we are building. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means everything to me. We're shooting for 370. Let's go back to the golf course. Here we go. All right, we're off and running. The first cache is right by the parking lot. It was like 22 feet from where I parked. And it kind of puts you between these two trees. There's this tree here, and there's this tree here. Oh, here it is, right here on the ground. Ha ha! Peanut butter jar, peanut butter jar, peanut butter jar. Oh yeah, you want to see me balance it? Done. Okay, we are filming this at the end of March on an absolute drop-dead gorgeous day. We're looking at like temperatures in the 70s. I brought the water backpack. Just in case. There are 9 geocaches somewhere along this golf course. We've got 1, so we got 8 to go. We're gonna film all 9 of them. And truth be told, I don't know what to expect. I can tell you right now from just looking in the scenery here that there's at least hills. So we're gonna have to go up some hills, which is fine. But this place is going to be great for me because most of these were placed in February of 2025 and we're only a month past February at the moment. So very excited to be out here to try and find all 9 of these. We got 8 more to go. Well, it looks like other people are tramping this down like I'm doing. So I'm going to follow those that came before me. And we're going to try and get to the path because apparently I was walking on the non-path part of the golf course. So this is kind of tricky. We're just gonna, I guess, bulldoze through this stuff. Probably not the best idea. Okay, I can see the path after bushwhacking through all this underbrush here. Whew. That was quite the workout. We are now, let's see here, 33 feet towards the geocache. Let's go check this huge hollow stump. If I was a geocacher, that's where I would put it. Let's see if it's in here. We got a bunch of these weird looking wrist hair ties. Anyways, let's see if it's in the box. Or let's see if it's in the stump. There it is. Yes! Whoa! Let's see what's inside our box. I didn't show you the last one because there wasn't much. We've got a notepad, a golf ball. That at least makes sense. We're on a golf course. Okay, a pill divider, travel bug maybe? A glow star, some stickers. That's really about it. All right, now that we're on the concrete, all we have to do is follow it up to the top of the hill. We'll get a scenic look once we get to the top. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Triple P. All I do is geocaching videos. I do tutorials, and I do weekend adventures, and I do the cache of the week. If you're new, I would encourage you to subscribe because it helps me get my videos out to the masses, which then can help grow the channel, which then can get me to 1,000 subscribers, which we're nowhere near, but then I can get monetized and start doing more of this more often for y'all. Cool? Cool. Let's keep hiking. Okay, so this is gonna be an early test. I am grossly out of shape. I'm overweight as well. I need to slim down. I got a few pounds to lose. Let's go to the top, check out the scenic view, and then grab the geocache that's up here. I always try to deliver on my promises, so here I am delivering on this spectacular overlook. What a scenic view. All right, the hint said it was inside the trunk of a large tree. Let's see if it's actually in there. Boom, there it is. There, we got it. Let's go see what's inside of it. So the only thing we have inside of here is the especially for you logbook. One of those. Yeah, it's not a Chinese finger trap, but it's a pipe that expands and you can whip around. It makes sense. Okay, so I want to put this out there that I've done some great, neat, unique locations when it comes to geocaching. We've done stuff like a rock quarry, which is super unique. You know, we've done some state parks, less unique. We've done all kinds of cool stuff here, but a golf course, yep, that sounded really good to me. And the fact that these were placed just last month in February, I had to come out here sooner than later. That way I could make sure I made all the finds without the containers being missing, because there's nothing worse than caches that are missing. So here we are taking in the full view of the golf course as we head downhill to our next cache. We're headed to hole 10 apparently. There is a sign over there, so I'd be interested to see if it really is hole 10. We'll go check out that sign. But the cache is somewhere in the tree line right there in front of me. What difficulty is this? This is a 1.5 difficulty, 2.5 terrain. It's a small size cache. Who knows what that means? Let's go see if we can find it in these trees. Here we go. So that sign I was talking about, did it really say hole 10? It certainly did. Hole 10, par 3, 231 feet. Professional, 273 feet. Championship, 351 feet. Still a par 3 no matter what. Let's go find this cache. It was somewhere by these trees. That's where we last left off. A lot of down sticks here. Let's take a look. Oh, that was super duper easy. Come on, come on. Rock it like a rock star, rock it like a rock star. Anyways, we got the log sheet, a pencil, and whatever this is. We're headed downhill, whoosh, to our next cache. This one is a 2 difficulty, 2.5 terrain, regular size box. Not likely to be an ammo can, not out here on a golf course. I'd be very surprised. I'd be pretty surprised. I don't know, I was thinking about this. There might be one video of me hiking on a golf course somewhere, but it wasn't anything like this. I was just hiking on the golf course to get to the geocache, which was at like some old homestead in the woods. I'll have to go back and see if I can find that, because I'm pretty sure it's on the channel somewhere. But anyways, I'll leave links in the description for the, if I can find it, that video. And then I'll also leave a link in the description for the time that I geocached at a rock quarry with my mother. That would be great. If you're not familiar with my mom, her name's NanaCache. She's great. Check out some of the videos she's in. She's done a couple with me. You've most likely seen her in the Sweden video, the oldest cache in Sweden, because we were over there in Sweden getting my quad Jasmer. So depending on how much battery my GoPro has, which is, I use an old GoPro, I have like a GoPro 7. Anyways, depending on how much battery this camera has at the end of this video, I may throw in a bonus cache. And as I like to say, it's all about the content. We do it for the content. It's all about the content. But no, for real, that's what we like to do. We like to have long, nice geocaching videos, weekend adventures. We do shorter videos for the Cache of the Week series typically, and tutorials, or they come and go as they please. Again, I encourage you to subscribe. It helps me reach a broader audience so people can see me geocache literally all across the world. We've entered the twilight zone because we went from a bike path to like an open woods, and right there in front of me is hole number 8, which I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if that's for golf or if it's for disc golf. I don't really know, but I'm after a regular size box. It could be in this mess. I don't want to dig through that. That's a lot of digging. Let's go. All right, I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna have to start looking around a little closer. I'm at like 8 feet right here. Come on now. All right, so I was reading the hint, and the hint said ammo can and a large stack of logs. And I see something that looks pretty obscure in the stack, so let's go check that out. I'll see this Burke. Hoo-wah! Give me that ammo gun. Oh, this might be the first signature pose of 2025. In the rain, no less. Let's do it. All right, we got the logbook, and we got some national championship Ohio State stickers, a signature trade item, and some kind of token. Okay, down the hole we go, down the fairway I should say we go. This is hole 7 apparently. As you might have noticed, I now have my rain poncho on. It started to drizzle. Also, somebody that I know gave me this phone here, phone case. It's for waterproof. So now I'm using that. I didn't actually expect to use it on the trail today, but I said, you know what, I brought it just in case. I looked at the weather, there's only like a 10% chance of rain. And what does it do? It starts sprinkling on me. You guys, if you're not in the know, you should be in the know, but Triple P, that's me. I do not like to cache in the rain. We're inside 35 feet, and this is a small container. It's a 1.5 difficulty 2 terrain. Small size cache. We're like super close to it. I think we're looking for one of those lock and lock boxes again. Oh no, there's a huge beech tree down there with a hole in the bottom of it. I hope that's not it. I don't want to have to go down there to go get it. I will if I absolutely have to, but I don't want to. Look out in the front here, this tree. No, nothing? Okay, we're back in the rain again. This one was downhill quite a bit, but it wasn't by that big beech tree. It's on the side of this humongous log, and it's just completely buried. What about right there? Nailed it. All right, let's put our name on it and go to the next one. Okay, we got a kind of a small scenic view right here. As we hike down the bike path, we're gonna go across the creek here, up the other side, and then cut back to the other side of the golf course. Well, actually, if you look at the map right here, you will see that there are these last couple that are on the opposite edge of what we've already done. Yeah, because my other option was to bushwhack from that side all the way through that stuff and then up to the top. I'm good, thanks. I'll just stay on the bike path, even though it is a longer walk. You know what I like about this golf course? It's not just completely flat. There's hills, which is good, but there's enough caches here for me to do this video, for me to make a weekend adventure out of the caches that are here. And that's kind of what I like. You know, I do tend to look for caches that are in clumps to make these videos. Sometimes I jump around like the last video. If you haven't watched the last video, go check it out. We're closing in 90 feet to this cache. This looked like the most obvious place, so I looked here first. I have not found it. You're going with me. Yes! Nailed it. Ready for the bottle flip? Here we go. Ready? Whoop! Got it. You know how guys catch that like every time, right? Okay, just from walking the golf course, I have discovered that this is a disc golf course now. There's actually a group of like 4 or 5 people playing the disc golf course. So I think originally it was a golf course, and then it got bought or converted into a disc golf course / geocaching area, which is great. We've got 2 caches left in the video. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough juice to do a bonus cache, so y'all are gonna have to just stick with me for this this weekend adventure right here on the golf course. We're inside 20 feet. All I see is this big tree here with the log sticking. Maybe it's in the V of the tree. We're literally at like 10 feet, so let's check it out. We're looking for a small size, there it is. Haha! It's up here. Whoop. Brown lock and lock box. That's what it looks like from here. It is not a lock and lock box. It is just a brown Tupperware. Log sheet, football ring, hair clip maybe, a pen, whatever this thing is, and then Bacon Oasis. Did I save the best for last? We'll see. It's a 1.5 difficulty 2 terrain, regular size cache. Very excited to try and track it down. It's our last cache of the video. We got this really great walk right here in these pine trees. And we got the soft ground with the pine needles. Oh, this is great. If you didn't know, which probably most people don't, pine forests are my favorite type of forest. Just this nice, beautiful path to walk on. All right, let's go make the grab. Last cache of the video, we have to make the find. We gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it. Here we go. Hint said stump on the hillside. So this is the stump I see here, just inside this vine. Let's go there together. And, ooh, okay, large lock and lock, not an ammo can. Still pretty good though. Thing of beauty, if you ask me. So we've got Doc Whitmore's nerve tablets, a beer can holder, a trash bag holder, a logbook, which is what I care about, and then some pirate gold, a pen, and whatever, a wooden nickel. Oh, it's trackable. It's a wooden trackable. Well, if you want to track it, there you go. All right, that's the last find of the video, so y'all know what that means. Time to roll the outro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this awesome scenic view right here is where we're going to wrap up this weekend adventure. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I really hope you consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 360 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.